Hi, Jojo. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing great. I loved Last Letter. I thought it was so heartwarming and sweet. So thank you for its existence. I was just wondering, what was the collaboration process like for you? Did you contribute with, in the pre-production stages with the writer and director?
Yeah, I mean, this has been very long in the pre-production stages. I don't know if you know, but it was originally optioned kind of 10, 11 years ago. So
I know that.
yeah,
Wow.
it's been a really long labor of love to get this to screen. And so I've always kept in touch with the producers, but when they originally optioned it, I wasn't writing scripts. So there was no question of me adapting the work. Plus, I wasn't sure I could do it because, it has a complicated time structure. And then Esther Spalding was the first writer who came on board, and then Nick Payne. And it's been great because by the time they'd got a script into shape that was ready to shoot, I was much more experienced in the filmmaking process, and I was able to contribute notes. From the moment I met Augustine, I liked her, Frizzell, the director, I liked her enormously, and I was able to talk to her, and I've been sitting in on editing. I came on set. So yeah, although I didn't write the actual scripts for this one, I've been very much a part of the process. And for me as a writer, that's a real privilege and something that you have to be careful of. I think as a writer, you can't just steam in and demand everything is done your way. You have to respect a director's vision. And luckily, I think Augustine's vision is a great one.
Yeah, I love what you did with it. And I do think that it came together really well. Especially, I love just how connected Jennifer and Ellie really do feel, even though they don't know each other at all. So can you talk about if you feel or how you feel Shailene and Felicity embody the vision you may have had for those characters?
Well, Jennifer originally in my book was a blonde. And so I had to make a little mental leap. But I was such an admirer of Shailene's work that I was happy, just to see what happened. And then she was just so good and so heartbreaking and so embodied the spirit of my Jennifer that I kind of forgot about hair color completely. I think she makes you feel every emotion that Jennifer feels when she's on screen. You are totally with her. You're yearning, you're sad, you're happy, you're giddy. She's extraordinary. And then Felicity, I'd always been a huge admirer of. We kind of wanted to work on a different project together a long time ago. So when I heard that she was attached to this, I was really excited. And for me, it was a huge surprise that she wanted to be Ellie, because Felicity traditionally has played quite formal characters, I'd say, quite well-behaved, maybe a bit buttoned up. And I think the thing that people are going to be surprised by is how funny she is. I mean, Ellie is a messy character. She says and does the wrong thing. She's kind of a little bit out of control at the start of the movie. And I just love seeing Felicity run with it. There's an eating scene in it, which just makes me die laughing every time I watch it. She's got comedy chops.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully this will open the door to more comedic roles in the future. I think that this was great for her. Now you have plenty of other wonderful novels that could be adapted into film, and now you worked on the script for Me Before You, so you've got some of those tracks going now. Is there any other story you'd like to see adapted of your own, or that you'd like to work on?
Of my own?
Of your own.
Oh, what, that aren't optioned already?
Right, that either aren't optioned or that you're most excited to see if it is optioned.
I have a funny kind of attachment to a little book that I wrote called Silver Bay way back when, and it didn't do huge business when it first came out, but it was such an emotional book for me, and it's quite a tight little story, and I would love to see that one make it onto screen. But I will say that a lot of it takes place on boats, and one thing I now understand about the film business is anything you put on water costs about twice as much to make.
Oh, no.
I don't know if it will ever happen, but it's, I'm happy with anything with mine.
Well, hopefully everyone will see this movie, and then they can just put your name on that one, and everyone will spend money on it. Perfect.
Well, thank you. That's a lovely thought.
Thank you so much. I love the film. I can't wait for everyone to watch it. Have a great day.
Thank you so much.